I mean, you can see what the country is going through right already. It's really, I mean, Trump just had a ban on them coming to America. So, I mean, the country itself is in a lot of turmoil. But for me to be able to represent them in such a great country like America, like an Haitian American, it's a great honor because I want to be able to show them that there's a light, that there's someone who hears their voice and who is on the other side and is ready to represent them in the one of the biggest promotions in the world. So I'm going to make sure that I do that come Thursday. And come every fight week. It's been the same. Like everyone's saying, this is going to be the most hardest fight of my life. Every fight before this and every fight to come after this will be the hardest fight of my life. And that's exactly why I'll keep my O. Thank you.
Hey, Dad, Brett Cagle with Cageside Press. This will be your first main event. What does it mean to you to be headlining this semifinal at such a young age in your career?
I mean, I'm grateful. God's plan, honestly. Like I said, I was early. I just wanted to be on the main card. So to be able to go from prelims to jumping right into the main event to headlining a card like this in Nashville, Tennessee is such a crazy and great honor. And I definitely want to make sure that this is the first of many, and that this is just like the icebreaker of all the main events that I do.
And then when you guys faced off earlier this week in the street, Jason made a comment bringing up your family. What did you make of that? And do you think that he's kind of acting a little bit out of the normal from what we've seen him during fight?
I don't care. What is he? What can you start saying? Low insults when you know that you cannot. When you see that you're not touching someone mentally, and that means nothing to me. He said that my mom is a nurse and my dad's a pastor, and your mom's gonna need to patch you up and your dad's gonna need to pray for you. My dad's praying for me already. My mom's always been patching me up since I was a child, so it's nothing new. So it's like, I mean, yeah, I guess they're gonna do what they've always been doing. Thank you for reminding me, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. I'm going back home to a loving family. Yeah, so yeah, it's nothing. Thank you, brother.
I guess on the heels of that, I know it doesn't bother you at all, but do you kind of see a different side of Jason Jackson's personality coming into this fight?
I mean, I guess he knows that he has to wow and win the crowd like he's seeing that I'm doing. So he's trying to say whatever he can. He's trying to do whatever he can to be a standout guy, and that's okay. He wants to be that guy. He isn't that guy, but he's trying to be that guy. So I commend him for that.
The easiest question I think I'll ask you this week is, we've had so many moments in the history of the sport kind of feeling the lead coming into this weekend, right? Where there's a young fighter, there's a bigger former champion, and then the younger fighter goes and makes an iconic moment and find their moment in glory. As it's all coming together, have you had that self-visual moment of, this is where not only you get a win, but you take over the PFL spotlight?
Every second of every day leading up to this fight, I've seen those iconic moments. I've seen just that, damn, look at this. God, you are so great. All glory to you, Father God, because look at the position I'm in and look what the statement that I'm going to be able to do come Thursday night. I'm like, people say, he was saying, oh, that's your confidence, that's your confidence, that's your confidence. No, brother. It's my faith. It's my faith. I know what's going to happen. I know exactly what's going to happen. He thinks he's going to be able to put the pressure. He wants to put me on my back foot. It's going to be, and I've been, those coming up to that iconic moments thing. I keep thinking of McGregor and Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo, oh, this guy is coming. Oh, he's trying to take my crown. He's trying to do my thing. And then he bum rushes McGregor, tries to put him on his back foot, gets hit with a check hook. And then he gets put out. And again, that was in an iconic moment that just shot him up and helped him take over there. And I want to take over the PFL now, over here.
You've made that claim before this fight, after your last fight, that you want to be the next star of the PFL. But that's not just being a star in a promotion, right? The PFL is making a lot of changes and worldwide changes. So the launch of PFL Africa, you possibly coming in, winning this world tournament. First year they do the world tournament. You don't just become a tournament champion. You really help them grow globally. How much does that mean to you to help rise this promotion up to a new level?
How great, how cool is it to be a domestic face of a company and then going to an international face of a company, right? I mean, I hope I have a pretty enough face to do that, you know, that people would want to come and see the smile or the kid or who's that Gene, oh, who's the silverback, you know. I want people to look at when they see me, oh, that's a silverback, oh, that's that, oh, I want to be just like him, oh, that's it, you know. That's one of the things I want to inspire people of the younger generation, my generation, and generations older than me. It doesn't matter. There, like people say, age or experience. It doesn't mean everyone's still learning. It doesn't matter where you are. Everyone's still learning. Everyone's still trying to find bits and pieces to life. And I myself I'm still learning. But I'm thankful that I'm on the right track to be able to inspire people once I become the face of this company on a global level.
Last one for me. We've seen a lot of changes recently, like I just mentioned, with the PFL, ticket prices, going on the road, fan-friendly app. It's a great new app.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a fun app.
Really nice.
When you see all the changes and investment they're making within themselves to also make investments within the fighters, what's your message like to the world? Instead of just saying, just watch me, we have great fighters, just look at the investment the company is making for the future.
I mean, I would say that we're next up too, you know. I'm next up, the company is next up. Look at the cards. The cards are great. The cards are, you know, we're not using washed up fighters. We're using fighters who are next up and who are actually good fighters, and it's not just oh, this guy is going, no, it's people from around the world. Look how many flags are being represented, you know. It's great. It's such a good turning point that you're seeing within the company, and it makes you know as a fighter, oh damn, thank God I'm with the right company right now. You know, this company is on its way to the top, and as a fighter on his way to the top, then it's like let's go. I love this trajectory we're going in, you know. So it's very nice to see that this company is doing so well, investing in itself. Like I said, I really love that app, that little pop up in the beginning, that I don't know how you would say, the beginning of the app when you just go into it is pretty dope. And then as soon as you go into the app, then you see me and Jason Jackson's video on it too. So it's pretty dope that I'm on the face of the app as well. So I mean, it's really cool to see the trajectory that the company is going in.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I guess first main event, now that you're, just 48 hours out from it, I guess what has this whole experience been like going through? I saw on the socials the other day you're signing a poster, like it's crazy signing a poster with my face. I guess what's the whole process been like for you?
That's so dope, honestly. I know I can't, you in the beginning you're signing posters, right? You're like, damn, why am I even signing this poster, bro? My face is not even on it. Like, what am I doing? It's not even like that my face is not on it. My name's not even on it. You know, my name is not on it, my face is not on it. They're going to see this random signature and be like, damn, this dude ruined the poster. You know what I mean? But now it's like, oh, my face is there, my name is there. It's like, oh, this is crazy. This is great. Let's sign this. This is the one I need to be signing. And just from that, I have so many people who are supporting me. Oh, how do I get one? How do I get one? Oh, where do I get one? Oh, save me one. I want to get one, And it's like people who have been supporting me know that how long I've been waiting for this moment as well. So it's great to be a part, see. It's great to see.
Yeah, obviously this is a real big stage. I guess do you have to prepare any different, or maybe just take a second to calm down, or is it just same as every fight?
I think you know what? You know why I say it's the same as every fight? Because I've always felt like, to say it in better words, I've always felt like a superstar. Growing up, my dad's the pastor. I think this is what helped. My dad was a pastor, so growing up, I've always had to be in front. I've always had to be in front. I've always when it came to singing, when it came to drumming, when it came to anything, I've always had to be in front. When it came to sports as a kid, I was always the captain. When it came to just being in a Latin club in high school, I was a vice president. Moving things around. So I've always felt like I've always been at the center of things. So now that I'm at such a big stage, it's nothing, because I guess my whole childhood has been preparing me for this moment. So I don't feel any different, because I've already been here before, mentally and physically, but now I'm just at a different place, but it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
No?
That's all I got. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, Dylan on Zoom. Dad, when you look at this matchup, how much does taking on a former world champion like Jason Jackson excite you, and how important is a victory over him to your career? Because this could be a big turning point for you.
This will be a big turning point for me, and it excites me on another level, because it's like, okay, no one can, like, he's been saying, who have you beaten? Who have you beaten? Like I said, I just beat your former teammate, your teammate, to that question. But as soon as I beat him, it's going to be, who have I beaten? Jason Jackson. Jason Jackson. Yeah, I beat him. Did you beat? I beat him. And everyone he's beaten, I beat them too, you know? Because he beat them and I beat him, I beat Jason Jackson. That's what I'm going to be like. Yeah. It's going to be a great, great addition to my resume as a fighter. I'm going to say that. I'm excited for it.
And when you zero in on the fight itself, what do you think about Jason Jackson? What do you think about, you know, what he'll bring to the cage on Thursday night and the dangers he may possess?
Like I said, he has no dangers for me that I haven't seen before, within training rooms, within other fights, past experience with other fights as well. I mean, he's gonna realize that the thing that Jason, like I said, he's going to realize that I have the power, I have the speed, I'm smarter, and he's gonna get desperate. He's gonna come rushing forward. He's gonna see that, just like on the outside when he's trying to intimidate me with his talking, that it is just the same on the inside of the cage. If anything, it's even worse. Now that we're in the inside of the cage, I'm silverback now. I'm not Thaddeus. I'm not this cheery, happy guy anymore. I'm the silverback in that cage, and now it's a different type of guy. It's an overwhelming presence that every opponent feels, and he will be no exception to that presence. So he's going to come rushing forward, and it's going to be his downfall, because that confidence that he's been trying to portray, that he's been trying to say, that feeling that he's projecting onto me. Oh, that's your confidence. No, brother, this is not confidence. This is real life for me. This is faith. This is real life for me. This is faith, and it's going to be his downfall. I think that his rushing in, that he has to put me in my place. You know, that's going to be his downfall.
And you mentioned it a couple times, but I'm sure Silverback Nation is out there in full force
Yeah.
this week in Nashville.
Hell
What
yeah.
does it mean to have quite a literal group that travels to every fight, you know, to come support? And does it add any pressure to you to kind of make sure that you come out victorious, because you got so many of these people coming out to support you?
No, not at all. If anything, I mean, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm going to get biblical. It's like when Jesus goes to different places in when it comes to different levels of faith he feels within those countries, or those cities. It's like the same thing here. It's like once I feel more belief in me, once I get into the cage, the stronger I feel. You know, the more I feel like, oh, this is going to be my fight. Oh, yeah, look at these people behind me. And this, honestly, the Silverback Nation for this fight is going to be bigger than the one in Orlando. I mean, it's going to be, oh, man, it's going to be a movie. It's going to be such an exciting venue. I am so excited. I mean, I have my boy Kinley St. Louis also fighting on the card as well. So, guys, it's going to be such a movie, and it's going to be such a surreal moment for me once I get my hands raised. Like, he goes, oh, you shouldn't be taunting over your opponent once you knock them. I'm going to do exactly that once I knock this guy out. I'm going to go primal. I'm going to be besides myself. I don't know where, once I get into the feeling of, oh, I just won this fight, I don't know, it's a different feeling. It's a different feeling, and just to do that in front of the Silverback Nation. I have actually, it's going to be cool. I have a flag, a Silverback Nation flag as well, that I'm actually going to debut within this fight as well. I got towels out there that y'all going to see that they're swinging. I bought 100 because I thought it was going to be enough for the people to come as a gift for those coming, and I had to get more towels. And it's just going to be a good time. I'm excited for Nashville to see the presence of the Silverback Nation, and the PFL to see that their homegrown superstar is an actual superstar.
Well said, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ken.
Hey, Kay Williams from Can Chronicles Media. At 9-0, undefeated with an unblemished record, is there any pressure that you put on yourself personally to walk away with the win against Jason Jackson? And also, you speak about your faith very openly, and you're unwavering about it. How do you feel as though your faith in God has led to many benefits throughout your MMA career?
Let's start with that. I think because of my faith in God, I have no pressure. You know, my favorite verse is Isaiah 41, verse 13. It says, I am the Lord your God who takes a hold of your right hand and says to you, do not be afraid, for I am with you. When I think of a verse like that, I think of a verse like that as in I'm walking, again, like it's so beautiful. Like you're a kid and you're looking up to your father. You're getting ready to cross the street. Well, you're not looking up to your father just yet, but you're getting ready to cross the street and these cars going fast. And you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. This is crazy. And then it comes up right on your right side. Your father grabs your right hand and then let go and let God. Let go and let my father take me across the street. Why do I have to worry? This is my superhero. It's the same thing with me going into the cage. I just let God. And of course, it works as well. I work hard because I'm not going to do anything and just think that it's just going to be handed to me. That's not how you should think anything in life is going to be. It's a disrespect for those who do work hard and who do want it as well. But my faith, I'm going to also say at the end of this fight, I'm going to let people know that faith works, and in the name of the power in the name of Jesus is the only way to be the greatest. And that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be the greatest, and I'm going to show people that faith is how you do it. And that's one of the reasons why I don't go into the cage with fear or worry about my unblemished record. And that's why it will stay unblemished, because I go into that cage knowing full well that it's not just me. It's not me fighting just myself. I'm fighting with Christ as well.
Great words and introspection. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jaden.
What's up, Dad? It's Jaden Cable.
What's up, Jaden?
Dad, you've often said that Conor McGregor is someone you've looked up to since the beginning. Can you talk about what specifically about his style, mindset, or career path that has inspired you the most, and how you've worked to incorporate those elements into your own journey as a fighter?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we look at you go to business people and they read books all the time, or they go to seminars all the time. I mean, I think it should be the same thing for fighters. Why are we not looking at the best ones to come up and do it themselves? And I think personally the best one to do it as I was growing up, I guess he's a bit fallen off now, but who cares? Is Conor McGregor. You know, Conor McGregor was the pioneer of, you know, I would say the Vince McMahon walk into the cage. You know, it's that right there is a statement. Like, make people, you know, he brought the nation behind him, and that's exactly what you should do. He came in there with full confidence, and that's exactly what you should do. And that's what I looked at, and I was like, man, this guy has it. And it's exactly how I want to be, and that's exactly how I am. So I was like, okay, this is the perfect guy to look behind him, because I don't want to just pick this. When it comes to the business venture side of this, I mean, I don't want to be a fighter who goes broke as soon as he stops fighting. That's crazy. Or an athlete, I should say, an athlete. You know, it doesn't just go. I mean, there's NBA people that do it. There's NFL people that do it. There's so many athletes that go from millionaires to broke as soon as they stop, because they don't know what they're supposed to do with their money. So I'm going to make sure I use my name and my brand, the Silverback Nation brand, to build something more right after fighting. And if anything, just by being entrepreneurs, buy startup companies or invest in startup companies. I won't buy them. I will invest in startup companies. You know, if anything, I can become a part of the PFL later on. You know, there's many things that I look at when it comes to business, just to make sure that I'm not just looking at myself. I'm looking at my family. I'm looking at my generations to come. It's not just me. I want to be the start of something. That's what I want to be. I want to be the start of something. I don't even have to live lavishly. I want to be able to be the base for my family to live lavishly.
And my other question is, Jason Jackson is known for his experience and well-rounded skill set. What specific aspect of his game are you preparing for the most, and where do you feel you hold the biggest advantage?
I think he really is going to, you know, he's been talking a lot about, you know, I made a comment earlier earlier on where I wanted to see how he would pick up on it, and I said the only way he's going to beat me is if he tries to wrestle me. And I see he heard that. He's been listening. And that is between me and y'all. I mean, my grappling is much better than my striking. People have not seen it. But because if you look at my first pro fight, well, how was that? I won by submission. Because it was my first pro fight. It was out of It was out of COVID. I wasn't believing in my cardio for my striking. So what did I went right back to my base. I went into my grappling. And what did I do? I submitted. Went against Berkmov. What happened when he tried to take me down in the beginning of the fight? He almost went to sleep. He went to sleep regardless, but he almost went to sleep with the guillotine. He got up, and I made sure that he was still going to sleep within that round. But my jiu-jitsu game is much better than my stand-up game. So when my friends ask me, how do you see yourself winning the fight? I say, I don't know. I'm just that versatile. I don't know.
All right, thank you.
Mills.
Hey, how's it going, Dad? It's MMA Locker Room, part of Pub Sports Radio. How you feeling today?
Good, and yourself, brother?
I'm doing great, man. Can't complain.
There we go.
So it seems like over the years, PFL, they took a facelift with the promotion. You know, Kayla Harrison used to be the face. Now it seems like it's Dakota Da Vinci, the Chupina. But now, yeah, you know, that last name's hard to pronounce. But talk to the people and tell them why you really want to be that male face of the promotion and what it means to actually represent as a positive influence on MMA compared to what's going on today.
I don't know. I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. I feel like I'm the best candidate for the position to being the male face of the company. Charismatic, I'm marketable. I'm a great fighter. I look good. I mean, I'm like the people's champ. What else? What else is there needed to qualify for a position like the face of a company?
Got it. Before your last fight, you kind of took a little hill turn. Now, let me see if this quote resonates with you. You know, it's from The Dark Knight. It's from Harvey Dent. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. Why should I hide who I am? Talk to the people and tell them why it was so important for everybody to see your real personality, and maybe instead of something that you would hold it back.
You know what? I was being more of the nice guy in the beginning of my PFL career and journey, and then I started feeling, you know what? This nice guy act that I'm putting up isn't getting me nowhere. I need to be myself. I need to be who I've always been. Like I said before, I was born. I'm a homegrown SoFlo guy, you know, and this is where we do our trash. This is I learned trash talking. I've learned the confidence. I learned everything growing up as a kid through all the sports and everything that I've been in. And I was like, you know what, bro, with that, you just need to be yourself, you know. People see through a facade and that fake stuff that you're doing. And I mean, I guess that's why you're not being looked at when then the company wasn't looking at me like I wanted them to. So I was like, you know what, forget that. I'm talking my shit. Oh, excuse me. I'm talking my stuff, you know, and I'm just going to let everybody know who I am and that I'm here to stay and that I'm here to make a statement within every fight that I'm in. Every fight that I've been in has been exciting. Every fight that I will be exciting. I'm the guy that people want to come see, and I'm going to make sure that everybody knows that. And that's why I took the turn to becoming my true self. Why not be your true self when you're, especially in this fight game? It's just you going into that cage. Who gives a damn what everybody else says? Who gives a damn what everybody else thinks? You know, it's me versus the opponent. It's not me versus the media. It's not me versus the crowd. It's not me versus anyone else but the guy in the cage with me.
Got it. And then Silverback Gorilla Nation, I mean, after the win, are you going to do anything, pump on the chest, some King Kong rips or anything like that?
Always. Always.
All right.
That's my thing. It's the signature right there.
Let's get it. Can't wait to see your fight, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Carlo.
Ooh.
Hey, Thad, man, you're making such a big name for yourself, but the way you fight, fans absolutely love it. How you take the fight to your opponent. You're always looking for the finish. You're a fun, electrifying striker. How much pride do you take in your fighting style?
I feel like if you want to be a fighter, and especially within this business of entertainment, then you have to take the fight to what people want to see. I mean, people will like the grappling part, but not holding. You don't need to be holding. If you're grappling and you're smashing, you're boom, you're punching, you're doing it like you should, like you're actually doing some work on the ground, that's great. You know, that's fun. And people want to see that. People don't want to see a hold fest. People don't want to see a jiu-jitsu tournament when they're watching MMA. You know what I mean? People don't want to see that, and I don't want to see that. I should say I don't want to see it. I mean, I like to see the technique, but damn, not the whole time. Let's do something else. Let's start punching. Let's start throwing some elbows, and that's why I'm loving that the elbows came back for the PFL this year, because elbows are going to be thrown, slices are going to be made. You know, I mean, I guess we'll see who my mom needs to patch up after this fight.
You know, in addition to being a very well-rounded mixed martial artist, you're very calm, you're composed, you're very mentally strong. Do you feel that fighting is more mental than it is physical?
It's completely mental. I would say it has to start off with the mental part, because you could be the greatest athlete. I mean, I remember when I first started off martial arts, one of my coaches said people are either 30% better within the cage or that they go into, or you don't recognize them. And that comes through the mental game. You know, you can be way better, like, oh man, this is time, I have to go, I have to do what I have to do. This is my time to shine, I can't wait to do it. Or you go into it and a pressure gets to you and you just patchy mix up there. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. It's exactly what it's supposed to be, you know?
Between the way you fight, between how you talk on the mic, or proving that you're a showman, is that something that's just come natural to you?
Yeah, man. I mean, this is who I am. This is who I am, and I'm thankful that I'm this guy. You know, I like to talk to people. I like to just, you know, I like to be the positive person in the room. You know, the person that people could look at and be like, okay, I want to get behind that guy. You know, because there's so much going on in this world. You know, and you don't need to be. We don't need another negative person, negative anything. Just like being myself.
Question. How much fun are you having right now?
Oh, I'm having a fantastic time. Oh man, this is great, man. Bro, I'm having a great time. I mean, last week I was like, oh, it's almost time. You know, it's almost time. It's almost fight week, and here it is. It's fight week, and it's great. You know, I thought this would be more harder when it came to doing this. You know, it's gonna be different because, you know, I used to come here, and it was pretty much like a vacation before I came into it. I came to the hotel. All I had to do was cut weight, take some pictures, and that was it. But now that I'm headlining, there's a bunch of stuff that I have to do. But I'm looking forward to this stuff. I mean, it's just a great time. I love it. I love it.